All right, folks, welcome to another lesson on YouTube. I'll also chuck this on Patreon as well. So I'm going to do some Bronx again, Style Over Everything. Another one of the tracks I really love by the Bronx. It's pretty easy, just like some power chords, a little solo in there and stuff. I'm going to do loads more stuff. I'm going to do some more Bronx. There'll be more of the usual stuff that I do on here as well. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, please like and subscribe, all that stuff. Join the free Patreon tier. There's loads of different stuff coming, all the usual stuff I do, and different things as well. So if there's one thing you don't like, there's bound to be something you do like along the way. So let's just get stuck in, right? So we've got that intro. So we've got the power chord thing going on here. We've got this bit going. Okay, so that is just your power chord. So just so we all know we're on the same page, power chord, if you've got like fret 5 on string 5, fret 7 on strings 3 and 4, that's like your power chord shape. We're going to use that all the way through this track, this pattern. So we're literally going to drop down now from D to D flat and then B to A. Yeah, so that's all it is. 5, 4, 2, and then your A there is fret 2 on strings 3 and 4, open on string 5. After that, I go to fret 4 on string 6. It's the same shape again. So you got 4, 6, 6, and we just move it up one fret, which takes us back to the A again. Okay, and then we descend again on string 6 as the root, and we're going to go 5, 4, 2. Okay, so 5, 4, 2, 4. So A flat, and then G flat, back to the A flat. So. And at the end of that, we slide back to the A and then catch the E chord down here. So they're leaning heavy on the deep notes, but there's also some high notes in there as well. So if we do a normal E chord, fret 1 on string 3, fret 2 on strings 4 and 5, open on string 6, we should have it. Okay, after that, it's a B power chord to an A to an E. So I'm just going to do it up here like this. Fret 7 is the root. Do the same shape as you had before, 7, 9, 9. Down to the A, fret 5, 7, 7. Back to the E again. Okay, from there it takes us into the verse. I'm going to do the guitar that's panned on the right side. I'm going to start with this bit going So that is just an E power chord again. So you got fret 7 on string 5, fret 9 on string 3 and 4. And all I'm doing there is I'm lifting my finger off, so then it plays 7 on string 5 as well afterwards. Yeah, so that's all that is. After that, we go down to the A. I'm going to play it here. Open on string 5, fret 2 on strings 3 and 4. You can put fret 2 on string 2 as well. And then you can hear, if you listen to the track, you can hear they take their fingers off and just play it open as well. Yeah, and then from there, I just do G, A, and D. You could do it, that's how I've been playing it, but you could also just do the power chords. It's totally up to you. So you can do it like this way, where you do G like this, fret 3 on string 6, and then fret 3 on strings 1 and 2. I try and avoid fret 2 on string 5 because it just doesn't sound very rock. There's a bit too much going on, gets a bit cluttered. And then we go back to the A again we just had, and then we do the D, and I do that as a D5 as well. So that'd just be open on string 4, fret 2 on string 3, fret 3 on string 2. Yeah. But like I said, you could also do power chords as well. So you could do just the power chords here. Fret 3 on string 6 is G. Move it up 2 frets, fret 5. Move it down to the next string, fret 5 on string 5. Just the root, and you've got the same thing. Okay, back to the... Okay, so there's also another guitar that kicks in, and that's doing this. So that is just fret 7 on string 5 to 9 on string 4, and then 7 on string 3, back to 9 on string 4. Okay, all the same things again. So then, before it kicks into the chorus, it drops down to a C power chord and a B. So that's just fret 3 on string 5 and fret 5 on strings 3 and 4. And then just drop it down 1 fret to the B, which is fret 2, 4, 4. You know, and there's obviously 2 guitars there. So the one just hangs on that, and then the other one does that bit I just played, where it drops some octaves. So that then goes up to fret 7 on string 5, 9 on string 3. Try and avoid letting any of the strings ring out, and then just drop that down a semitone. So it goes 6 and 8. Yeah, so you got... Okay, from there, it takes us to the chorus, which is nice and easy. 3 chords, E, D, and A. So I'm going to play it up here like this, fret 7 on string 5, that's our E. Yeah, so that's literally E, power chord, fret 7, down to fret 5 on string 5, and then fret 5 on string 6. So E, D, and A. Okay. Okay, after that, it just does the C to the B again, power chord. Tags in that little bit we had before as well, the G, A, D. So either like that, or like that. Okay, after that, it goes back to that bit we had before that. Yeah, so from that, it goes back to the A again. It's exactly the same again, down to the C, down to the B. Chorus. Exactly the same. The only difference is it goes back to the intro again, so we've got this. Okay, now we're into the solo. Okay, so the solo then is just, there's a few ways you could do it, but I'm going to do it like this. So we're going to start with fret 12 on string 3. Okay, so I'm going to go 12, 11, 9. and then 7 9 7 9 twice doing hammer-ons. Okay, then I'm going to do the same idea on string 4, 7 9, then 7 9 on string 3 again. So you got. Okay, and then we go back to 7 9 on string 4 again. Same idea, 7 9 7 9, and then 7 on string 5. So we got. Okay. Okay, the second one is very similar. Okay, so that is just literally 12, 11, 9 again. Okay, then 2 hammer-ons on string 3, 7 9 7 9. Okay, and then 7 9 hammer-on on string 4 again, but this time we do 7 9 twice on string 3. Yeah. Yeah. And then string 4 again, 7 9 7 9. Yeah. And then 7 on string 5. So we should have. After that, it stays on fret 7 of string 5. We go 7 to 5, and then 5 on string 4, back to 7 on string 5. Then we do the 7 again on string 5, but then we go 9 7 on string 4, then 7 9 on string 3. Okay, then it leads us into a little section with double stops where you're playing 2 strings at the same time, which is going to be fret 7 on string 2, open on string 1. So you're going to move down, always playing string 1 open as well. So you're going to go 7 to 5, then 8 to 7, back to the 8. Then we start climbing up the fretboard. Okay, so from there we're just literally going 8 to 10. Then we do 10 to 12, and then 12 to 15, and then 17 on its own at the end. Okay, so that's your solo, then you're back to the chorus again. And that's it. B to C a few times on the power chord, then do the little rundown at the end, that B, A, E, and you're sorted, you're out of there. So I hope that's of interest. Like and subscribe, all the usual stuff. Check out Patreon, loads more lessons to come. I'll do lots of different stuff, as well as all the usual stuff. Have a good one. See you soon. Cheers.